A man suddenly discovers his wife, missing for 4 years, appears at a supermarket. But he notices his wife looks at him like a complete stranger, as if she doesn't recognize him at all. This leaves him utterly confused since there's no way he could mistake her identity. To figure out if she's really his ex-wife, Mark starts secretly observing her every morning after parting ways with his current wife, using work as an excuse. Soon Ella notices him constantly staring and assumes he's a creep. She warns him she'll call security if he keeps watching her. Mark explains he means no harm, but says she looks exactly like his ex-wife. Ella thinks he's just hitting on her and ignores him, but Mark actually kept coming for an entire month. Ella grows curious about him and agrees to go out for dinner. Mark learns she's an orphan from a poor background who came here to work. Mark believes her story completely, though she looks identical to his ex-wife. Her behavior is much rougher compared to his wealthy ex-wife. But then Ella mentions she once had a rose tattoo on her chest, and says she's lost all memory of the past 4 years. This completely shocks Mark, because his ex-wife also had a rose tattoo in the exact same spot, and the 4-year timeframe perfectly matches when his wife disappeared. Years ago, when he was driving his ex-wife out, their car broke down due to running out of gas. She then discovered Mark had paid bills for other women but had no money for gas. They got into a huge fight over this. His wife angrily got out of the car, flagged down a random vehicle at the intersection, and left. Mark, still furious, didn't chase after her, and from that day on, he never saw his ex-wife again. That day Mark contacts his police friend who does testing at the station. He tells him about his suspicion that Ella might be his ex-wife, and plans to secretly get Ella's hair for testing. From then on, Mark visits Ella even more frequently. When his wife urges him to come home in the evening, he makes excuses about work to avoid it. Using her former police instincts, Lisa grows suspicious of Mark. Though they've been married for 4 years, she knows her husband never forgot his ex-wife. To confirm her suspicions, the next day Lisa follows Mark to the supermarket and sees him meeting with a female employee there. She immediately takes a photo of the woman, then goes home and compares it with old photos, discovering she looks exactly like Mark's ex-wife. This is absolutely ridiculous. She tells her best friend about this, but her friend thinks she's seeing things or it's just a coincidence, since apart from twins, it's rare for 2 identical people to live in such a small town. But Lisa still feels uneasy, so she personally goes to the supermarket to shop. While checking out, Lisa stares intently at her face. She can't believe they really look identical. Ella notices her staring and suddenly realizes something, so she runs out and calls after Lisa.